Beatrice Potter.
Working. It works. There it is. Thumbnail looks a bit posy. What are you doing, you knob? Free. Oh, hang on. It's gone. See what you can get used to. Make yourselves known. Who goes? Oh, hang on. Clutch in the house. Hey, Clutch. I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? Doing good? Bloody hell. Simon Brandolino is sending me a hell of a lot of pictures. Oh, wow. Bloody hell. Yeah, I wanted to just basically do a live stream, mostly just to say some things about Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I've seen it twice now, and I think it's very good. It's very good. And they were showing the Joss Whedon version on TV tonight, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Boom, boom. Headcount Studios, hey man. He says, did you enjoy Snowdy Cut? Yes, man, I did. It was very, very good. Evening all from Andre. Hey, Andre. But yeah, so yeah, seeing it twice, liked it a lot more the second time. I enjoyed it the first time, but you know, I didn't watch it in one big chunk. I kind of fell asleep because I stayed up. You know, I was up anyway, really early in the morning. I think it came on Sky TV in the UK about 7 a.m. So it was like 6:15. I was like, oh man, I could catch the first hour, you know. But the second time I watched it, pretty much watched it all the way through. Took a little break halfway, did my business, you know, and then came back and finished it off. Clutch says Zack Snyder version is awesome. Yes, indeed. Evil Alex, hey, Evil Alex. And Chris. Hello, Chris. But yeah, Black Suit Superman's cool, man. I like that look. And Steppenwolf looked a lot better. That was really cool. Headcount Studio says pre-ordered Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman, and also got the deluxe Justice League Batman tonight with the Parademon base. An expensive evening for sure. Yeah, man. I got my hands on the Justice League Batman with the Parademon base to review, so I reviewed it. It was a lot of fun reviewing that one. It's a sick piece. So congrats, Sir. Clutch says, I love the new cyborg scenes. Yeah, they were very good. It was just so much more fleshed out. What's this? You want to know some figures for Justice League? Yes. What's up from Milwaukee? From Willie. Hey, Big Will. Wonder Woman's intro scene was way more badass in the Jack Snyder. But yeah, Wonder Woman was just a lot better. It was really cool seeing her move like that, blocking all the bullets. But her music, the kind of very vocally soundtrack that kicks in whenever she does something, it's a bit much to have it every single time. That was it, really. I mean, some of the music choices, like people have mentioned, are a bit, I don't know. I mean, they kind of work, but we'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be a film that people appreciate now for sure. I've seen that all over social media, but I think as time goes on, people are really going to really going to love the movie. I've been, like I said, the second time I watched it was much more enjoyable than the first. Just, I don't know, because it just took everything in a little bit better. I mean, it's 4 hours long, so there's a lot to take in. Real Batman in the house. Hey, Real Batman. Mega Man X and Ray and Anna Palzulos. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're going to pick up Hot Toys Black Suit Superman. I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't mind having one, but I've already got the Nightmare Batman, so I don't really want to go. It's a lot of money, man. I'd probably just hope that maybe one would come in at Figure Pit at some point. Get my eyes on it in person, see what it's all about. But yeah, it's just a bit. I mean, obviously, I mentioned some spoilery stuff here about Justice League, so maybe just cover your ears for a few minutes. But it was really lazy of them because obviously, with the first version of Nightmare Batman, he's got the Joker card on the gun. But then in the scene from Justice League, the Joker gives him that card as a truce and says, as long as you've got this, blah, blah, blah. So they should have, taken the card off the damn gun and just had it as a loose card that he could hold and updated the stubble. It doesn't look like they've, I think Justin, who was it? Or was it Andrew from Keyboard Warriors? I think he said in his My Thoughts video that some of those pictures were just the original Nightmare pictures that they released when that one was being pre-ordered, the original one. They didn't even bother to update the pictures. So, I don't know, man. They could have at least updated the Nightmare Batman a little bit, given him a better coat, some more stubble, and sort out the Joker card situation to make it movie accurate. But Jared Leto was pretty cool. There's one line, which I'm sure everyone's heard by now, but drops the F-bomb. Our Batman. It's it's a pretty powerful moment. I like that. Steppenwolf spider thing was dope too. Oh yeah, spiders. Yeah, that was pretty creepy. I really liked Nick Cave over that Aquaman scene. Oh, so that was Nick Cave, was it? I'm not too familiar with Nick Cave. But yeah, no, that was a pretty cool song for that moment. And it was interesting seeing Flash, his intro scene, like how gently he has to sort of manipulate her to get her to go on the ground because he saw what happened to his shoes and the concrete when he moves quickly. It's just, he has to be really careful how he manipulates her body as he's putting her down safe. That was cool. And Evo X says, sorry, do you know now some figures for Zack Snyder's Justice League? What's this? Do I want some from Justice League? Right. Well, I've got Wonder Woman, the comic concept version. And to be honest, no, I haven't got anywhere to put them. But I hope they do make Cyborg for folks out there who want to complete the line. They got to do that. And XX Wolfie _life says, hey Dean, hello Wolfie. And J Cast says, what's up Dean? They should have dubbed in some Tool instead of opera. Yeah, Justice League movie with some Tool in the background, that would work. Bit of Triad while they're fighting Steppenwolf would have been pretty sweet. So we talking today, Dean? Well, just Justice League really was the main thing I had on my mind. Anything you guys want to talk about is cool. Just send me a question here and I'll talk about it. The 2018 Michael Myers figure from Trick or Treat Studios just come out. So there's a couple of pictures. I've only got a few on my phone that I've snagged off the internet, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Remind me if I forget. Need a Nightmare, Joker, and Cyborg. Yeah, Nightmare Joker would be a pretty cool looking figure, man. For sure. You could sell the original Nightmare Batman and get the set. I prefer it now because that box, the double pack's going to come in. It would never work in the kind of display that I like. I like each figure to have his own box, and it wouldn't work for me. And plus, I think the box for the Nightmare Batman is gorgeous. Like, I love the design and the artwork, and it just works perfectly behind him. So no. And if I was only going to have one Henry Cavill Superman, it's probably going to have to be the regular blue and red, as much as badass as the black look is. Um, and then I can never decide though. Out of the three regular kind of colors Superman figures that we have from Hot Toys of Henry Cavill, I really have a tough time deciding because I still really like the Man of Steel. I love that head sculpt. Something about the BVS and the Justice League ones. Sometimes I just think the head looks a tiny bit small, considering how bulky they made his, like, over bulky, really, in the top sort of chest and the arms and that. He's very. I mean, he should be Superman, but I don't know. Sometimes I just thought you looked a little bit over bulky. I don't know. Nettie C. Croy. Hey, Nettie C. Croy. And Marcel. Hey, Marcel. He says, "What's up, mate? Can't wait for the 2018 TOTS figure review and comparisons. Yeah, man, it's going to keep me busy. I look forward to that. I really can't wait to get it. I'm probably going to get it repainted. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I know I am. I don't want to say who with yet. I know who I want to send it to. And I really can't wait to see the results. Obviously, I'll review it and do all the comparison stuff first, and then get it repainted. Liam Longstaff. Hey, Liam. Says, hey, Dean, how's your night going, sir? Pretty good. Pretty good. Laren. Hey, Laren. He says, hey, man, how are you doing tonight? Pretty good. Not too bad. As Underworld says, hi, Dean. Hope you're well, pal. Sorry to go off topic. Was just wondering if you'd had any rehauls from Pete at Ford Effects. I don't think so. I know a Peter McNally, but I've never dealt with anything called Ford Effects. So no, I'm afraid not, sir. Headcount Studios wasn't sure about the Mara's British accent. Yeah, it was kind of, especially when she said bastard. As if she didn't have enough going against her at the moment already. Now she's got that on her plate as well. Toys of Arkham. Oh, hey Carl, Toys of Arkham. Hello, sir. Says, hey Dean, how would you rate Snyder Cut versus the best of Marvel in terms of bad guys? I think Thanos, Darkseid, Steppenwolf. Other than that, though, Snyder Cut is supreme in. And then it stops. Well, I don't know. I hate to sound like the same thing other people have said, but I definitely get more of a Lord of the Rings vibe from Zack Snyder's Justice League than I do any kind of Marvel movies. Just do. I mean, probably because of the Themyscira stuff, and there's a bit much slow motion, to be honest. I mean, he loves his slow motion. There's a lot of that. That's why it's 4 hours long. I swear to God, someone should speed up. Someone should speed up to normal speed all the slow motion sections of the movie, and then tell us what the runtime is. That would be interesting. Good for a laugh. But there's a lot of slow mo. For the most part, though, it's great. You know, it works. Yeah, but nah, I don't want to get into all the comparing it to Marvel stuff. That's already been just done to death. I still love all the Marvel stuff, really. I mean, Infinity War, I think, is, I was saying to Nick the other day, like the bit in Infinity War where they're in, I think, in New York and it's daytime and Spider-Man's there and Banner's trying to change into Hulk and Doctor Strange is there. And, you know, that scene in the daylight, it's so friggin' real looking. Like, it's like that could really happen. I mean, maybe it's just because it's in broad daylight and everyone's kind of running around the streets and it's just so, yeah, I don't know. But that for me was like one of the peaks of like superhero movies when I saw that in the cinema and that scene was all playing out and Spider-Man turned up and yeah, I just thought it can't get much better than this. And then Endgame's a totally different kind of feel, but that's equally as epic, really. I mean, obviously the bloody fight at the end, Jesus. But I love Justice League though. I'd give it definitely feeling like maybe a 9 out of 10 for Zack Snyder's version. I think so. I mean, everyone's backstory's there. You really sort of care about the league by the time they're in any kind of jeopardy. And yeah, just I've already watched like a billion reviews, so I just feel like I'm repeating everything everyone else is saying, but I'm very happy with it. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10, really. Maybe an 8.5 because of some of the music bits or whatever, but and the bit where Aquaman goes away and the ladies, singing. They're all singing, but that bit went on for just maybe 20 seconds too long. It started to get a little bit squirmy. I was like, oh man, stop singing. But yeah, I get it. They see him as a god and stuff, but yeah. Where was I? Right. Right. Darkseid would kill Thanos with his Omega beams. Yep. Headcat Studios. He has the card on his gun. What, in Justice League? Well, the Joker gave him his card. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But I know he has it on his gun in BVS. Everybody is talking about Batman. What about WandaVision? It's done, mate. It's yesterday's papers. Mega Man X. I loved Zack Snyder's Justice League. Two things I didn't like was the Iris West looked dead in slow motion after the car crash. You'd think she'd have a facial expression of terror if she's about to die. Yeah, but her face is just like, I don't know, it's just frozen because I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Right, WandaVision ended, says Headcan Studio. Gilbert says, good evening. I hope you are okay. I'm going to enjoy the live stream like always. I hope Hot Toys reissue the Justice League Wonder Woman head sculpt, this time with the golden suit, winged, rooted hair head sculpt. So yeah, just Justice League Wonder Woman with sculpted hair. It'd be pretty sweet. Dan Reed. Hey Dean, imagine if Hot Toys did a 1/4 scale Batfleck. Yeah, the one from BVS, the regular suit would be the one I'd want. That'd be amazing. Marcel, hunting for a pair of 1/6 jungle boots, platoon, or like the ones you have with real laces and leather. Well, the best ones, you ain't really going to be able to see it on the camera. But, I don't know if you can. Yeah, see, these are the most accurate that I've ever found. As far as even down to the finish on the boots with that kind of shiny look that they have. I mean, I've done a lot more research, and the tread is exactly like it was in '78. Whereas on these other kind of jungle boots that you get, I don't know if these are the platoon ones, but they are the proper like material jungle boots. But it's not an accurate tread. That's how they should be. And yeah, they're quite a bit different, to be honest. So accurate, not as accurate. That's what you want. Look at the heels on the originals, man. The 78s. I got some heel action. So I just go on eBay and just look for 1/6 scale jungle boots and hope that you find those plastic ones because they're plastic, but they do have laces, which is interesting. Or if you're not into that stuff, then it's not that interesting. 51 mother flippers and only 16 likes. That just won't do. Daddy ain't giving you no more sugar until you hit that little button there. Bad form, folks. Bad form. I see them going up though. That's good. That's good. Let's get it to 33 because I like threes. 33, I'll be happy with that. Just because something ended doesn't mean you still can't talk about it. Isn't that true? It is true, isn't it? Hey, Cat Studios. Yeah, man, I know, but ending was good. But all the hype surrounding it with the theories let a lot of people down. I enjoyed it though. Wait, is it Justice League or? Oh, right, probably talking about WandaVision because of all the theories and stuff. Yeah, I was happy with WandaVision. I enjoyed it. It's pretty damn cool. Does anybody have any updates on Halloween Kills? Not that I've heard of. I haven't heard anything. Do you think it will lead to the Snyderverse returning? Maybe. I don't know though, man. They've wrapped filming that Batman movie that's coming out, the Matt Reeves one. So I guess they're gonna hold back a little bit and see how that's received by people. But Justice League ended on such a cliffhanger. I mean, people want to see that fight with Darkseid, so I would not be surprised if that happens. And these announcements tend to happen pretty quickly these days. Like, the world knows that people have received Zack Snyder's Justice League very well, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing on Facebook, Snyderverse will return. I'm down for that. Dylan Hicks, hey Dylan, he says, hey Dean, I hope you are well. To the best of my knowledge, I haven't been to the doctor in a long time, but I'm here and it's not too bad. So yeah, hopefully. Headcount Studios is the second highest rated comic book movie on IMDb. Yeah, I saw that. It's incorrect. Dark Knight, number 1. It's Batman Begins, and you know it. Yeah, mate, really appreciate your takes on the rehauls and how good they actually are. Ford FX is UK based and he has a big catalog on Facebook. A lot of US buyers, so surely people must have heard. No, I'll have to look, man. I'll check it out though. Ford FX. Let me just jump on there now and have a little peek before I forget, Ford FX. See now, obviously that's just bringing up a bunch of car stuff. Damn it. I'll find him. Not now. I'll get back to you guys. Roy. Evil Alex. Love his slow motion. It's like the comic books. Greater scenes come to life. Where two sides of the book is only one scene drawn. Yes. Yeah, man. Slow motion's pretty decent. Second thing is Flash runs really stupid. Also, when he's winding back time, there wasn't enough struggle behind it. It looked like it didn't take much to turn back time. No, he looked like he was. No, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I didn't even. I was so tired the first time I watched it. I didn't even really notice that they all blew up and he had to reverse time to, put them back together again. I was so tired. Just like, he's rewinding time for some reason. I'm sure it will work out. Second time though, took it all in. It's good stuff. Would love for you to take a look, mate, and give your opinion on them. Underwood, send me a link to this Ford FX dude so I can find him, or send me a picture of his profile or something so I can find him. Ryan and Chara, hey guys, he says, hey Dean, I'm about to start doing a weekly gaming live stream on Twitch. I've got everything I need to do it, but just waiting on some motivation. Any tips for getting behind the camera? Don't smoke any fucking weed before you do it. And empty your bladder and have a beverage nearby. But I never learned from my own mistakes. Oh yeah, that's some cold Tropicana right there. That's smooth, no bits. Oh, that's good. Good. Mega Man X. I guess you could peel the Joker card off the gun. I mean, it's only on there with tape. It's not the bloody point, though, is it? It's the fucking principle. Mega Man X. I jest. Not really. Not with you. I'm joking. Underwood, please take a look, Dean. Brilliant Rob Zombie masks. Any version required and brilliant Leatherface from 2003. Very nice. Link me. Evil Alex, I have the BVS Batman from NECA 1/4. Just need to repaint it darker. The grey is way too light. Yeah. And the Hot Toys one's way too dark. But I don't mind it. Sorry, Dean, I'm not on there payroll, but would really appreciate your honest take on their work. That's the forward effects thing. Evan, probably already been asked, but feck off. I just got here. Will you be getting Black Suit Superman, even though you have to get him with a Nightmare Batman? Not at this point, no. Even if they did do Black Suit Superman as a single separate thing, I would be sort of, very careful. I just got to be at the moment, man. I just can't buy. Literally, Hot Toys Pennywise is the only one that I'm going to try and get my hands on. Other than that, I'm just got a lot going on at the moment, so it's just not a priority. But I think it looks awesome, and I will try to get Black Suit Superman at least to review it. We'll see how I feel once I see one in person. It does have a wired cape though, which is cool. Mega Man X. I don't have the Hot Toys Nightmare Batman, but I'm not picking up the 2-pack because of space issues. I'm just going to pick up the second head sculpt and the yelling face plate loose. Nice. Evil Alex. Snyder Cut comes on Blu-ray end of May. Oh, good. Yeah, I want that tangible goodie. I want a 31. I said 33. Miserable sods. Why so little faith in Robert Pattinson's Batman film, Dean? I'll come back to that one in a little while. I don't feel like talking about it. I'm already fucking depressed enough. Does anybody know if there will be Halloween Kills figures by NECA? Oh, of course there will be, man. Yeah. Halloween Kills, Trick or Treat Studio is going to jump on that with the 1/6 scale, I'm pretty sure. And NECA will probably do quarter scale as well as 7-inch. So that's going to be interesting. Ryan Smith, hey Dean, did you like Justice League? I did. Give it a 9 out of 10. 8.5, 9 out of 10. It's a decent film, man. Very good. I'm happy for Mr. Snyder getting that out. Ed's in the house. Hey, Ed. Says, hey, Dean, hope all is well. Always blessed and honored to be here. It's been a stressful 2 days here at work. However, on the plus side, I absolutely love the Hot Toys. Ellen Ripley, absolutely amazing looking piece. Yeah, Ripley's one of my favorites, man. Absolutely awesome. Mega Man X. I'd love to see Justice League 2, but I don't know. They recast Mira and all right with Emilia Clarke, and Cavill and Affleck are out, so who knows what's going to happen. Yeah. Christopher. Hey, Dean. Chris from Birmingham, Alabama here. Just let you know how far your fan base reaches. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What do you think about the Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman Hot Toys? Lazy. Fucking lazy. That's what I think. Just money grabbing, lazy, no effort putting into it. There's just Superman is just a repaint, basically. It's Justice League Superman with a black suit and a wire in the cape this time. So, yeah. And Nightmare Batman, nothing seems to have been rethought or just a reissue, I guess. So I think it's lazy. Really fucking lazy. That's just my honest opinion on that. Ed, it sucks that Hot Toys has only made one Ellen Ripley and one Xenomorph. I doubt that they will even reissue them, to be honest. I'd love to see a short-haired Ellen Ripley and a variant Xenomorph. Well, Hot Toys have done a shitload of Xenomorphs, man. They've done the Big Chap. They've done 3 Alien Warriors, the 2 originals, the blue one and the brown kind of repaint version, and then the latest Alien Warrior they did. They've done the Dog Alien. They've done Grid Alien from AVP, the Requiem Alien Warrior. They've done probably more than that. There's probably a bunch I'm missing out as well, but they've done a shitload of Xenomorphs, but none of them have been that great. They all have issues, even the awesome looking Big Chap that I have, it looks great on camera, but it's riddled with problems. They really need to just go with hard plastic and get rid of the soft rubber bits. And they came close to perfecting it with the Alien Warrior from Hot Toys, the most recent one they brought out, but they still gave him that soft rubber jaw, which will just get screwed up over time. It will. So just interchangeable plastic jaws. That's what they should do, just so you can have closed one, an open one, so the jaw can come out and that the mouth can come out of the. Larry Phillips, Larry Phillips says, I loved what they did with Superman, The Flash, and Cyborg in the Snyder Cut. Also, the use of the Man of Steel theme was amazing. Yeah, it's subtle. They didn't go too far with it. It was pretty good. Javi says, you know what's wrong with MCU Disney? Yeah. Mega Man X, Leto did better with the Joker, but that laugh is even worse than before. Underwood, how would I send you a link, Dean? Take a look at the gallery. Just Facebook if you got me on there, or Instagram. That's an easy way to find me. You can see me, Dean Knight 333 on Instagram, and then just send me a DM. I love that they finally introduced Martian Manhunter. Yeah, I was really not familiar with that character, man, to be honest. He seemed pretty cool, though. Eric and Emily say, hello, Dean. Hope you are good, my friend. Pennywise is on the way. Anyways, does the gentleman Maurice or whoever still do the head sculpts of Heath Ledger for the DX11 Joker? Thank you. As far as I know, I don't think Stephen Maurice is doing that. I think literally my one was like his practice one that he was working on. Or was that the quarter scale? No, I think the 161 was like a proper like present. So he said that, you know, he was not going to be doing any more, but you can always talk to him, see what he says. You never know. That was a while ago, so things might have changed. Oh, someone sent me something. Let me just check and see if this is the gallery. Hold up. Hold up. Sorry, Andrew from Keyboard Warriors just giving me the heads up about something. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Right. There we go. Abby says, Dean, are you going to pick up the ghost face from Scream by Sideshow? I hope to. Definitely want to try and get him. To be honest, I was very close to doing it, and then I kind of got into the Street Hawk thing that I did recently. And I decided to go the Street Hawk route rather than the Ghostface route, which I'm happy about because now I have the Street Hawk stuff taken care of and that's done. Because I really wanted some Street Hawk love in the room. But yeah, I got to try and get myself a Ghostface. Do want to do that very soon. Mega Man X, have you seen the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier? No, not yet. I thought I'd maybe wait a little while until there's at least 3 episodes out. I can just enjoy it. Andreas, damn Hot Toys, I promised myself to not pre-order more this year, but now I'm thinking about pre-ordering the Scarlet Witch. All right, yeah, she looks nice. Mega Man X, that Hot Toys Ripley with Power Loader would have been badass. That still might happen one day. You never know. Are you going to buy the Aliens Fire Team game when it comes out? I don't know, man. I'm a bit underwhelmed with the gameplay that I've seen. It looks like it would get boring pretty quickly, and the aliens don't seem to be much of a threat. You're just mowing them down. So, I don't know. Ed called my local comic book store about a week ago and already had my name in the system for the Scarlet Witch and Vision figures. Even though they are far from release, both are solid, especially Wanda. Yeah, they look good, man. Clutch. Before the first fight versus Steppenwolf, they jumped over the broken bridge, and when Batman was in the air, he looked like the cover art from the Dark Knight Returns comic. That was incredible. Yeah, I know the bit you mean. When Cyborg says to him, "Didn't think you were real." Mega Man X. Have you never seen Justice League Unlimited, the animated series? If not, sacrilege, my friend. I've seen a bunch of Justice League animated movies, but I don't think I've watched the series. No, but I've seen a bunch of those animated films. Ed Dean, what was your first Hot Toys figure purchase? What brand did you buy your very first figure from? Figures in general. Well, the first Hot Toys figure, I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but it was probably something from the Dark Knight. Maybe the first Heath Ledger Joker they made, as well as the Batman Begins suit, but from the Dark Knight, because they both came the same day. He might have been those, but before that, the first official sort of 1/6 scale figure I got was the Takara Batman Begins, and then before that, I had a fair few McFarlane Aliens and Predators and Terminators and an Ash figure and random stuff, Freddy Krueger, and yeah. Steger 13. Hi, what do you think of the JND Studios 1/3 scale Joker and Wonder Woman? Not as familiar with the Wonder Woman, but I know the Joker statue. That looks amazing. Wonder Woman, I'd have to check up on that, but I'm sure it's pretty damn good. Underwood, I'll send you a link on Facebook Messenger. Dean, sorry, not on Instagram. That's cool, Underwood. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the gallery. Mega Man X Steppenwolf actually looks scary and intimidating now compared to before. Well, yeah, because like I said today, this evening before I did the live stream, the Joss Whedon Justice League was on TV, like ITV2 or something, and I just watched a couple of minutes, like literally 2 minutes of it, and yeah, it was at the end of the movie where they were fighting Steppenwolf and Superman turned up, and it just looks so much more rushed, like the effects, like it really looked like green screen behind them. And Batman, his funny smile on his face when Superman first turns up is really cringy. Poor old Ben Affleck, man, he must have been pissed off. Larry Phillips, do you think the Hot Toys Arkham line is good to get into? Have been looking into getting the Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Yeah, Deathstroke by Hot Toys looks like a really, really good figure. They all look great. I mean, I've owned and sold most of the versions of the Arkham Knight Batman that they released. Just very statuesque. Can't really. They do move, but you don't really want to do that because they've got those kind of elbow pads and knee pads that peel off. But the Arkham City Batman that I got behind me, I really love that one, but I modified the hell out of it, so he's a whole different beast now. But the Joker from Arkham Asylum by Hot Toys is one of the best Jokers Hot Toys have ever made, the Mark Hamill one. Definitely recommend that. And that Harley Quinn should be coming out soon. I think, what was it from? Was it from Arkham Knight, that one? Clutch, would you buy a new Heath Ledger Joker from Hot Toys, DX20 maybe? I doubt it, to be honest. I'll never change my opinion that Heath Ledger was like the best thing about the whole trilogy. I mean, he's absolutely magic on screen as the Joker, and he always will be. But I've had so many Hot Toys Jokers, and then I had the quarter scale one. That was always a bit frustrating, that figure. So I finally got one that I'm happy with. I mean, yeah, the DX11 coat is a little bit furry looking sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see if they make one. We'll check out the coat. If it's a vast improvement, see what the head sculpts, whether they're gonna go rooted hair again. Oh, no, sorry, or sculpted hair again, or maybe they'll try rooted hair this time. Who knows? Just gonna have to wait and see. But I am curious to see what another Heath Ledger Joker from Hot Toys, even though they've made a bunch. It's been a while now. It's been a long time, so their paint apps are just always improving. So hopefully it will be just perfect. Because DX11 was damn near perfect, and I wouldn't really blame anyone for saying it is perfect because it's a damn fine figure and everything that it comes with. But if they can just tweak that coat a little bit. Real Batman, Dean, other than the slow motion scenes, anything else you didn't like about the Snyder Cut? Not really. I mean, did I say I didn't like the slow motion? There was a lot of it. That's all. It was just I didn't not like it. It's just you can't help but notice a lot of it is in slow motion, but it looks cool. I mean, there's no denying that, and it's the only way to really show a lot of what Flash is doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't. It's like instant. So you have to have slow motion for Flash, obviously. But just like the bit that's standing out in my head with the slow motion stuff is when we saw what's Ray Fisher? What was his No, obviously he's Cyborg, but what was his real name in the film? I'm going to call him Ray Fisher, even though that's just his real name. But that whole sort of flashback to his backstory playing American football at college and stuff, like that was all in slow motion. I was like, oh man, that's a lot of fucking slow motion. And obviously, when Wonder Woman's mother is trying to escape the tomb before it collapses, that's all in slow motion. And when she's running away, that's in slow motion. This is an awful stream, by the way. This won't be staying up. We'll get it done. But yeah, just not feeling this one. Not your fault. You guys are bloody awesome. It's just me. Do you think what's this? All right. Ed says, out of all the 1/6 scale figure companies, major companies, and third-party companies, who do you think comes closest to Hot Toys in terms of likeness and sculpt, and why? Well, Enterbay really come to mind. Blitzwave, fantastic as well for the most part. But Enterbay just did some fine work, man. Their Men in Black figures were great. And the quarter scale T800, the battle damage version from the end of T2, from what I've seen of it, looks absolutely unbelievable. And then Michael Jordan figures and Shaquille O'Neal figure looked great. If I'm not imagining it, they did make one of those, didn't they? I think so. I'd say Enterbay, and Blitzway, kind of like the main ones that are coming to mind right now. Third party though, like I've said before, I really like Pop Toys, POP, Pop Toys. I like them. They do amazing work with their samurai stuff. Oh, and Mega Man X says Hot Toys will most likely make a Justice League Deathstroke. Yeah. But which look? Because I kind of prefer the look that we saw him have in the Nightmare scene at the end with the mohawk. I'd prefer that personally. Count Falconer says, hello. I hope Hot Toys aren't just doing a reissue 2-pack for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yes. I meant them doing other figures' characters. Yeah. Well, there's no need. Well, for Flash, I don't see any reason to do it again. Even for Wonder Woman, really, unless you just want to go with the sculpted hair change. But I really hope they do Cyborg. Not for me personally, but for everyone else out there who has the line. I wouldn't hold my breath on a Hot Toys Cyborg. I bet on them making a Shazam. Well, they said they were going to. And that was the last we heard of it. Larry Phillips, DX11 is in my top 5 figures of all time. Yeah, rightly so, man. It's a fine, fine piece. Slow motion is kind of of Flash's thing, indeed. Victor Stone, that's it. Victor. Thank you, Ed, and thanks Ryan Smith as well. Ed says, Dean, you obviously have a knack for figure photography and figure modding. Having said that, would you ever consider making making figures yourself? Just a thought. Uh, I don't see it happening, man. To be honest, not from scratch. I don't know where I'd find the time for that, but I like modding stuff and messing around. Definitely enjoy that side of it, Ed. Mega Man X, the Justice League music score is way better this time around. Yeah, for the most part. Clutch, have you seen the Batman Beyond figure and what do you think about it? The suit looks posable. What, the Hot Toys Batman Beyond? Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to it because I kind of missed Batman Beyond when it was on. You know, that was. I remember watching the animated series in the 90s growing up, but got into other stuff, so I missed out on Batman Beyond, so I never really had much of an attachment to it. John says, hey man, how's the figure pit going? It's going good, man. We got loads of stuff on there, man. Loads of new stock. Got some amazing Mezco stuff. Some other really cool bits, which I won't say specifically yet. We've got once they go on the site live, then obviously we'll talk about that. But they've got some amazing stuff, man. So keep an eye on the website at www.thefigurepit.com. Ryan and Shara must be the weed, mate. That's one of my big vices at the moment. Cheers, mate. Good to see you as always. Cheers, Ryan and Shara. Headcount Studios. Should I pull the trigger on black chrome armored Batman on the figure pit? Yes. That's a beautiful piece, man. The armored Batman, the chrome version, or the black chrome version. Savage. Very savage. If you can, do. That's what I say. Mega Man X, what did you think about the red lighting at the end of the movie? I hated it. I'm glad they took it out of the Snyder Cut. Oh, right, yeah, because, yeah. Well, it's funny you should mention that because in the game, what's it called? Blood Dragon, the Far Cry one that's kind of like really 80s, and Michael Biehn does the voice. But when you're playing through the story in that game, the sky, just like in Joss Whedon's Justice League, is that kind of red color. And once you do a certain amount of stuff in the game, I can't remember what it is, but once you get to a certain point, the sky turns blue. And it's just so much more fun to play without the big, stupid red sky all the time. I don't know what it is about a red sky, but it just gets really kind of like after a few minutes. But yeah, I never was too keen on the way that looked in the original Justice League. Well, mind you, this is the original Justice League, isn't it, really? I don't know. Headcount Studios. Also, Bane is such a great price on there too. Oh yeah, Bane. Yeah, we got him. We got some Bane action. And we got a loose Bane head sculpt with the trousers as well. That was from me. Real Batman Dean, I agree with the Enterbay figures. I have the Beast, and thanks to you, love that figure. The presence of that figure is amazing. It's true, man. The Beast by Enterbay, the Enterbay Batman, get a velvet cape on it, and it's just one hell of a presence. It dominates. Mega Man X, I think it was King Zachary who asked Howard Chan if they would make a cyborg around 2013, and he said, in so many words, no. Yeah, but that was 2013, man. Things have changed. Laren says, do you think the coveralls in the TOTS 78 accessories pack will be the same shade of green as their upcoming Halloween 2 figure? Also, OJ equals life. Do I think the coveralls in the accessory pack will be the same shade of green as their upcoming Halloween 2 figure? I don't know. That's the thing, man, because like I said in the video for Ryan Harper's Halloween 2 sculpt, some pictures it looks green, and then at the end of the movie when he's swiping the scalpel about and he's been blinded, I mean, that scene you can see this, the coveralls clear as day and they're like bluey, like grayish blue. So I don't know. So I just hope, the main thing I hope with the Halloween 2 coveralls is that the collar is right. It needs to be the right kind of collar, and it needs to stay up close to his neckline. And obviously, I hope that the pockets and everything are all. And are they going to put the bullet holes in it? Because he definitely Halloween 2 Dick Warlock Myers figure should have the bullet holes. I just, for some reason, I'm doubting that will be the case, but I hope it is. I hope they go the extra mile and do the bullet holes. Headcount Studios, Mega Man X. Oh, he's talking about Mega Man X. Ed, any idea on where I can buy just empty boxes for Hot Toys figures? eBay is a bit hit and miss. In case I end up buying a loose figure, which I did with Ripley. Fortunately, her accessories were all there. Oh yeah, eBay is the only place I really see that kind of thing happening, man. People selling just loose boxes. Some of them go for silly money as well. Ed says, I'll give Tots for offering good quality Michael Myers figures, especially for the price. However, I wish that more accessories were included. Oh, and Irene's here. Hey, Irene and Mark. How you doing? Well, Larry Phillips says, when is the Tots Halloween 2018 figure getting released? I need to get one. Well, it's out now in America. And like Mad About Horror, we'll be getting them pretty damn soon from what I hear. So it's all happening. I just keep checking on YouTube every day now to see if there's a video that I can watch of it. You know, I've got like a couple of pictures here in my gallery. Let me just find it for you. Where is the bastard? Crying out loud. Oh, there it is. Right.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's very washed out, but that's a picture of someone having it in hand. So the sculpt looks good, but the stock paint job on this one here doesn't look that good. But the coveralls look quite nice. Even down to the accurate little gap in the stitching on one of the pocket flaps here. But here is, it's from, I think Brit Tunes uploaded the pictures, but I don't think they're his pictures or something. But the box, man, the box looks sexy as usual. But there is, you can't really see too clearly. But the coveralls look good. Doesn't look like he has a double bend elbow, though, which I was expecting for this one. Maybe it does. Maybe it might be a big surprise and it has double bend elbow action.
Oh.
Go ahead and turn the music down. It's distracting the bug out of me. All right. Sorry for being late. Working. You okay, Dean? Oh, Mark. That's all right, man. It's all good. Okay. And then Mega Man X is talking to Irene. And Clutch says, how much did you pay for your custom Joaquin Phoenix Joker head sculpt? It's classified, I'm afraid. It's classified. Matters not what ye pay, but how much ye love the thing that ye paid for. I don't know. No, but that particular, usually I'd tell you, but that particular circumstance, I can't tell you. Dean, do you have what? Have you heard when Terrifier figure is coming out? From Irene. I have not. I assume it's going to be, it'll definitely be this year at some point, maybe around October sort of time, summer, October, something like that. I really can't wait to get it. But I haven't heard anything. I think someone sent me a screenshot of someone from Trick or Treat saying it was going to be quite soon though, or almost ready or something. So yeah, I don't think it'll be long before that comes out. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've done 54 minutes. And I've run out of questions. Let me have a look through my gallery. Who sent me a text message? Ah. Okay. Back to the gallery. What we got? Anything interesting? Well, there's a picture here of what Steppenwolf looked like in 2017. Not that you haven't already seen that, probably. Big difference. Big difference. Very spiky. Very spiky in the new one, isn't he? To the point where when he was in Themyscira and all the Amazon women were trying to stop him from getting the mother box, and they're all just like jumping on him. They all must be getting like spiked and speared by him, man, as they were doing that. It's harsh. I do have some Halloween, like life-size Halloween mask inserts, like eye inserts, which I'm going to do a video on soon. Looks pretty cool with the eyes inside. So I'll bring you a video on that and all the details on where to get them very soon. What else we got in the gallery? Got a whole bunch of those like Halloween 2 pictures, like from the photo session with Ryan's head. I mean, look at that. Freaking awesome. I should probably do. I'll probably end up doing some more videos with Ryan Harper's heads. He wanted me to do one in Glenn Page's Halloween 2 diorama. So I will get on the case with that soon. Let's go on Facebook. What's going on Facebook? Every time you go on Facebook now, it's just everybody's talking about Justice League with the hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, which I'm totally down for, man. I just want to see more Henry Cavill as Superman. I hope that doesn't come to an end. And you know, despite how I felt originally when Ben Affleck was first announced as Batman, he's really good, man. So I hope he doesn't throw in the towel just yet, or I hope they have him back, or whatever the situation is. Halloween fans, that page is always fun. Someone says, just watched Rob Zombie's Halloween for the first time since it was released because I disliked it so much. Still hate it. Reasons being, and then bullshit. That's the film that got me into Michael Myers, man. Rob Zombie's Halloween. That's the one that started it all off for me. I like it. It's good. What's this? Do you guys feel the color palette in the original Justice League was better than the Snyder Justice League color palette? Just comparing Wonder Woman. Yeah, he's got a picture of like Justice League, Whedon League Wonder Woman next to the one from Zack Snyder. I think just it looked really weird, the colors in the Joss Whedon version, man. It was almost like they upped the saturation in the whole film to me. It always looked oversaturated, like too colorful. So yeah. Oh wow, there's some sick. What's that? Ultimate Horror Collectibles. I need to get on the case with the Halloween 3 stuff. Those little dudes. I don't think that's the NECA ones. Is that the NECA ones? Oh, it is the NECA ones. Okay. We got any new comments from you guys? Oh, Mike's Horror Corner is here. Hang on, I'll get to that now. We got loads of new comments. Bloody hell. Ugh. Stigger, do you think someday you will switch to statues? I have quite a few statues in the collection. Loads of them, to be honest. More than I thought I did. Will you pick up the Robert Pattinson Batman 6 scale figures? Probably not. We'll see, man. See if the film changes my mind. I doubt it, but we'll see. The film's not out yet. It's like a year away or something. So I'm not too keen on it at the moment, but I haven't seen it. So I got to be, got to be fair. Give it a chance at least. I need that Art the Clown figure from Evil Dead. Yeah, man. I need it too. Like Sideshow premium formats. Well, I've got 2 Sideshow premium formats, the Catwoman and the Vampirella. Those are the two that I have. Ed says, highly classified Dean as he gets distracted and flips through the text messages on his phone. Well, yes. Larry Phillips, I felt bad for Steppenwolf. He just wanted to go home. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. The best villains are slightly sympathetic, you know? I mean, they're evil and they do bad things. But if you can kind of get behind their reasoning for what they're doing, then it just makes it all the more engaging or whatever. So yeah, how many more worlds did they want him to conquer before he delivered the information about Earth? And then they were like, "Oh, okay, just do Earth, and you'll be fine." But before that, they wanted him to 50,000. Was it 500,000 more worlds or 50,000 more worlds? But either way, man, that's a lot of worlds. Poor bugger. And then Superman burns off the whole side of his head. That was harsh. And then he gets his head cut off and skewered. It was brutal, man. Really violent. It was good. I like it. I like it. But yes, Larry, I gotta be honest. My heart did go out a little bit to poor old Steppenwolf at the end. He got fragged. He was a bad dude, though, man. He was bad. He had it coming. Mike's Horror Corner. How's it going, Dean? It's not going too bad. Not going too bad. I hope things are going well for you too, Mike. Apprentice Ewok says, "Hey, hey." I like the name. Mark says, "What Justice League extended version? Oh, watched Justice League extended version. Really enjoyed it. Yes, sir. Me too. I enjoyed it a lot more the second time. Really enjoyed it the second time. Liked it the first time, you know, but it was a lot. It was a lot to take in." Real Batman, Dean, any interest in Spawn 1/6 scale figures? Not really, but they bloody be like gorgeous. They would. I mean, the McFarlane figures are incredible. I love obviously the kind of really animated kind of outfit and everything. Really, really cool. I mean, 1/6 scale would only be even better probably. Imagine, well, could not McFarlane toys do a 1/6 scale, even if it's not as posable, more like their older kind of figures that just like the arms go like that and the head can turn and you can maybe get a bit of waist turn. But I love the McFarlane Spawn stuff. Never owned any of it, but always been impressed when I see stuff. Surprised we haven't had more Spawn movies yet. I mean, the original is going to take some beating from what I remember. Jason versus Michael Myers. Who wins? I'll choose Michael Myers. Obviously, I'm a bigger fan of him, so I say Mikey. I heard someone from Tots say October for Art the Clown to drop. Nice. That gives me some time to save up because I need two of them. Like I said, man, I want one clean and I want to customize one really bloody. So I need two. Just found your channel in suggested an OMG. Are those all hot toys on your shelves? Thank you, Apprentice Ewok. Not all of them are hot toys. No, a fair amount of them are. I'm trying to think. Like the last room tour that I did, I think that might have been one where I was just playing music over it. So go back a couple more videos to find some of the recent room tour videos because there will be one where I explain what everything is. Look for the one that's like an hour long or an hour and 10 minutes, I think it is. That's the one where I go through everything in the room and explain what it is. So, Apprentice Ewok, I've been doing this channel since 2007, non-stop. So you got a lot of catching up to do. There's videos, all kinds of videos, man. But welcome. God damn it, welcome. Mega Man X. I don't understand why people were bashing the Snyder Cut in the first few days it was out. Because I don't know. They're very naughty boys and girls. They need a right good spanking, that's why. No more CGI upper lip for Superman. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Irene, Dean, I will dig my Jeepers Creepers sideshow figure out and send you some pictures. Sideshow? Jeepers Creepers, huh? Damn. Yeah, send me some pics, Irene. I know there's I don't know what company it was. Maybe there's more than one. I've seen a few random Jeepers Creepers figures out there that I've don't know much about. I do love that first movie, and the second film's pretty damn good as well. I mean, obviously separating the history of the director, which is pretty dark, But the actual creature and that first movie, because I saw that the way you'd want anyone to see Jeepers Creepers. I didn't know anything about it. I think it was on Sky TV one night, and I just caught it. It literally had only started for about 2 minutes, and I managed to get there pretty much right at the beginning, and just kind of got, you know, just the dialogue between the brother and the sister was so good. The performances were good. I knew I was watching a horror movie, so I was like, okay, something bad's going to happen to these two. And then obviously you see the creeper in the distance. He spots them and starts following them. That was creepy. But the bit where it's finally revealed, spoilers, cover your ears for a minute, where the wing suddenly shoots out and it's like this demonic thing. Like, I had no idea that was coming. So it was a hell of a surprise. I loved it. Good stuff. I do have I think it's made by Sota Toys creeper figure. I still have it. It's a really good piece. Briscoe, hey Briscoe. He says, "Hey Dean, everyone, how's it going? Not too bad, sir." Ed says, "Ever since you first started collecting 1/6 scale figures, what was your biggest regret and why?" Ugh, I don't know. I was going to say something really harsh and blunt then, but no, I'll change my tune on that one. No, I was, no, I won't go into it. Biggest regret. I don't know, man. Nothing really. I mean, everything. There's only a couple of pieces since I've been collecting this kind of stuff. There's only a couple of pieces that kind of elude me, and they're always gettable. If you sell enough stuff and get enough money together, you can attain that thing that you really want. Like, I'd really love to have a Beta Metalli Freddy Part 2. I'd love to have. God, what was it? Oh damn! Oh, the big howling werewolf statue. That's about it. Like everything else, I've managed to get. So yeah, and I can live without those two things that I mentioned, because I have a really good 1/6 scale Freddy, and I have the howling werewolf statue that's miniaturized to a small version, which is great. And it's easier to display, and it still looks awesome. So I'm happy with that. So I'm all right, really. I mean, I've certainly scratched the Michael Myers itch, but it continues to plague me. So I'll probably keep scratching, especially with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends looming. So yeah, and NECA are taking care of us with American Werewolf in London soon. So Trick or Treat Studios, Art the Clown, and all that business. I'm going to be busy, so it's good. Any more posing sessions in the future, Dean? Yeah, there will be, man. Mega Man X. I'll be honest, man. There's just a lot going on, personal life wise, at the moment. It's got me pretty stressed out, and I'm finding it difficult to, that's why the last couple of live streams I'm don't know, just not as comfortable as I usually am because I've got too much going on up here. I'm like trying to switch that off and just have fun with you guys and talk about stuff, but it's always there and just waiting for some stressful stuff to clear up and then back to normal, hopefully. Random question, Dean. What do you think of the Nick Cage Ghost Rider movies from Larry Phillips? Well, the first one I remember fondly. I like the first one, man. I know it's cheesy or whatever, but Sam Elliott's in it, and that's good enough for me. I like the first Ghost Rider film, and I had the figure with the bike, and that was incredible. Man, that was one hell of a piece. Awesome, actually. Beautiful bike. But yeah, I like it. I can't remember much about the second one, but Nick Cage, Cage Rage, he's all good. I'll have to check that out. Says Apprentice Ewok. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, like I said, there's so many videos on the channel. Dig deep, you'll find some good stuff, and go deep as well. Because yeah, I used to do different kinds of videos. In the first sort of 5 years, it wasn't so much focused on doing reviews and unboxings and that kind of stuff. I tried to kind of avoid that for a while, to be honest. But it's the nature of the beast. You got to evolve and sort of go with how it works. It's complicated algorithm. But yeah, I used to do a lot more photography stuff using backgrounds from movies to make it look like the figures were in the movie. That was my main focus, was to try and take these amazingly real looking figures and make them look even more real and fool people into thinking that they were shots from the film. That's what I used to love to do. Can't do it so much these days because it's so damn time consuming. It takes a long time to do it. I will at some point venture back to it to see if I still got it. But Yeah. As much as I've enjoyed the stream, I will probably be going in a few minutes. It's just been one of those days here at work. Otherwise, much love as always. God bless and stay awesome. Thanks a million from Ed. Thanks, Ed. I really appreciate it, man. Stay safe in that hotel, man. Just avoid trouble. I know sometimes you're the only one there and you got to, believe me, I know what that's like. I did the same thing, but yeah, when I was doing night shift alone, like the first 3 years, I really, really put myself in some dangerous situations because, but then after a certain point, or maybe after a certain number of bad encounters, you do realize that it's not worth getting stabbed over a job. So just be careful, Ed, and try to avoid as much confrontation as possible, and just try and kill it with kindness, politeness. Because if you're doing night shifts and if you're there on your own, you never know. You know, every person's different. You never know who you're dealing with, so just be careful. Don't mean to give them the fear or anything. Just be careful. Um, Irene, as a collector, when you do stop, what's this? As a collector, when do you stop because of space, or you don't, or don't you? Um, yeah. Well, I've had to slow down a lot because of space issues, and it's kind of at the point where if I'm getting something new, I should sell something to make room for it. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I mean, you don't want it looking too crazy. I mean, I'm already a little bit packed at the moment, but at least each figure's still got a nice bit of space between them. Uh, I just wouldn't display them any more than this. Like, I'd start selling stuff. You know, they have to at least have that much space, or it just wouldn't look right to me. How did you get on, Irene, with the whole convincing Mark to sell a few things? Did it work? The making a list thing that I said? Let me know. Mark, pick up this week, big chap. What's this? Pick up this week, big chap. John Wick, 3-0 Rambo, and my third Dutch. All great figures. Yeah, man. 3-0 Rambo. Haven't seen that in person, but that does look like a really cool piece. Is that the Rambo 3 one? You got to love some Stallone action. He's awesome. Mega Man X. If I literally have no more space for new figures, I just sell some figures in my collection, all depending on how much space I need, how bad I really want the new figures. Well, yeah, exactly, man. That's it. Real Batman. Dean, I hear you on the stressful life stuff, brother. I'm going through a rough patch right now myself. It's difficult to get into it with stuff going on. Yeah, exactly, man. And it's just, that's it, really. I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, but then I had this. I knew that some of you guys out there would be waiting for it, so I didn't want to let you down. But um, yeah, just like yesterday, I had work to do, and I got work to do tonight as well. But like yesterday, that's why I ended up watching Justice League a second time, because I just told myself just try and switch off for a little while and just don't worry about work and don't worry about all the other stuff. Just watch Justice League. It was nice, but yeah, got a lot of work to do. But that's good though, because it keeps your mind off stuff, keeps you busy. But thanks, Real Batman. Keith Harris says, I just picked up the training version Wonder Woman from Figure Out or Figure Pit. Is it? Did you get the? Is that what you're saying, Keith? You got the training version Wonder Woman from Figure Pit? Is that it? Because we did have that great piece. I used to own it. It's my favorite Wonder Woman head sculpt that we have so far, with the braided sort of tied back hair, very Tomb Raidery. And there was kind of a Tomb Raider bit in Zack Snyder's Justice League when Wonder Woman goes down into that kind of tomb, very Tomb Raidery. It's good. Do you still have yours? No, no. I sold it. I miss it though, because I used to love putting the training version head sculpt on my Justice League comic concept version. That combination was amazing. Beautiful. Uh, Irene, hard to concentrate on anything when your head's elsewhere. I get that, Dean. Cheers, Irene. What's this? Keith. No, I did that. Clutch. Question for the viewers: what kind of shelves, cabinets, are you guys using for figures and statues, etc.? Ooh, well, my ones are from B&Q, or is it Homebase? One of them. They're just deep shelves. You'll find them in B&Q or Homebase. In America, it's a whole different kettle of fish. So, and obviously, a lot of people use Detolfs and other kinds of glass casing, which looks nice. Robert Just a Fan. Hey, Robert Just a Fan says, Dean, happy Sunday, buddy. Cheers, Robert. Happy Sunday to you too. Irene says, I am only a PM away if you need a chat, Dean. Don't feel alone. You are a very good friend to us. Always will be. Oh, cheers, Irene. Thank you. It's good to know. Yes. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Robert Just a Fan says, happy Sunday to all in chat. Mega Man X says, avoid trouble. True that, Dean. I've already seen 2 cases on the news of Uber passengers attacking the drivers and being racist to them. I use Uber quite a lot at the moment. I literally just got 2 Ubers today and one the other day. Poor guys, man. They're just trying to make a buck. But yeah, I rate Uber. I like me some Uber. It's good. Very handy. Never waited longer than about 2 minutes for an Uber to turn up wherever you are. They're just there. Details from IKEA, Irene says. Is that Gimli Toys? Gemini Toys? Oh, I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Says, hey Dean, finally catch you live hard with the time difference. Oh yes, that reminds me, man. I'm supposed to, like I said a little while ago, I want to do an interview with someone, and there's a big time difference issue, and I need to get on the case with arranging it with them. Not talking about the David Howard Thornton one; it's a different one. I need to, when I'm finished this live stream, I'm literally going to message him and say, let's get it done, because otherwise I'll miss my window of opportunity. It's Halloween related. It's going to be a cool interview, man. Just hope I can get it happening. Irene, no, Dean, he bought more. He said if I make him sell any, I can have my divorce. Best bit about it, we not even married. You guys are hilarious, man. He bought more. Fair enough. Well, oh man, yeah, it's hard to let go of some stuff. I mean, I know the feeling. I've sold loads of figures now, like over like 10 years. Like the first few years, I didn't really sell much, but like I said, space, man, you just end up, you have to really, because there's always new stuff coming out that you want, and you do get a little bit bored of some of the things in your collection. I mean, at the moment, I love everything that I have. Everything in here means something to me. I mean, but Pennywise, if I get him, there's nowhere to put him right now. Nowhere. I mean, I had to make more space for the Street Hawk stuff, so I had to squish the horror icons in a little bit more, along with the Predators, squish it all a little bit down, and squeeze in some Street Hawk action, which that gives me an excuse to do another room tour soon, but I'll have to repose everything and move some things around first. Yeah, not much has changed in here to justify another room tour just yet. Literally just a few Street Hawk things. Oh, and the Back to the Futures figures as well, but yeah. Anyway. Are you hoping the Snyderverse will be restored? Yes, I'd rather that than anything else right now, to be honest. Just carry on and let's do Man of Steel 2. Let's get more Ben Affleck Batman. Make Arkham Asylum, look like the graphic novel Arkham Asylum, but with Ben Affleck. I know he wants to do the Deathstroke thing, so that's fine. That would be cool. But I'd like to see Ben Affleck as Batman in a really dark, creepy, because Batman films, that's what I love about Batman Begins. Sorry to go on about it again, but the thing, because someone joked, and I made a joke about it on somewhere on social media, and they were like, what was the best horror movie of 2005? And they had options, and I put Batman Begins, because Batman Begins to me is a comic book kind of horror movie. It is. There's so many elements of horror in Batman Begins, and the whole theme of the movie is fear, like we all know. But you just go back and think about all the scenes that could be if someone wanted to re-edit the film as like a trailer and make it look like a horror movie, it would not be hard to do that with Batman Begins. You'd have the demon scene, the scarecrow stuff, Bruce Wayne in the cave as a kid getting swarmed with bats. Just there's so much, all the visions that people have in the Narrows when the gas comes and they're all seeing horrible shit. Like, hang on, getting a missed call. Anyway, I know what that is. But yeah, yeah, Batman Begins is a fucking horror movie. Right. Right. Third Eye 322 says picked up the Sideshow Ghostface the other day. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Yeah, it looks friggin' good, man. I will have to get on the case with Ghostface because I don't want it to go on too long and it ends up being really expensive. I had the opportunity, like I said, man, I had the opportunity one night. I was like, should I just do it? Should I get Ghostface and just get it done? Then my brain started thinking, ooh, Street Hawk. I ended up buying a 1/18th scale custom Street Hawk bike instead. Dems the brakes. That's how you do it. The Briscoe, have you seen the Daft Toys 1/6 Two-Face figure? And if so, what are your thoughts? The Daft Toys 1/6 scale Two-Face figure. It's not coming into my mind right now, to be honest. I'll have to look that one up, Briscoe. But I don't think I've seen it. Might have seen it. I can't think of it. Max Hammer says you got to have Pennywise. Who's calling me? God damn it! The name's not coming up. It's just ringing. Max Hammer, you've got to have Pennywise. Am I the only one that still does not like the damn Snyderverse? No, I'm sure you're not the only one. But you are outnumbered. So bear that in mind. Clutch, thanks for making videos. I love your reviews because you are always honest and have your own opinion. Unfortunately, I have to go now. Nice stream. Oh, thanks, Clutch. Appreciate the kind words, man. Thanks very much. Thank you for watching. And Irene says the movie Thor Ragnarok. I would like a figure of the Rockman. I don't know his name. Speaks Australian. I think that's Taika Waititi does the voice for him. I forget his name. Hang on. Let's find out. Thor Ragnarok cast. Hold up. Korg. K-O-R-K. So K-O-R-K. Fucking no, it's not. It's K-O-R-G. Matthew, stop sending me what you're sending me. Sorry, my friend Matthew, who I've known since I was about 7 years old, is sending me voice messages and he ain't talking. Hold on. I have to tell him. Doing a live stream. Right. Sorry about that. But yeah, Hot Toys making a figure of him. Would they do that? Could they do that? Yes, I'm sure they could. Of course they could. Would he be a seller? Would he sell? I know Nick would probably want it. He likes that character. He likes Taika Waititi. Do you think Hot Toys would ever consider making a Dark Side? I think, well, he'd be massive, wouldn't he? He'd be like the size of a bloody quarter scale figure. It'd be a big one, that's for sure. It'd be a big one. I would like to see them do it. To be honest, I would rather go. I would rather definitely see a Steppenwolf from the Snyderverse rather than a Dark Side figure. I don't know how they do it with all the spikes and stuff, but I would really be quite keen on seeing that. Would you get a Hot Toys George Clooney Batman? No, probably not. No interest in it, to be honest with you. But I'm sure Hot Toys would kill it as far as like a good looking piece. I think it would look really cool. And that's just me being honest, because I'm not the biggest Hot Toys fan right now with the decisions that they've been making with the Nightmare Batman and the Black Suits Superman double pack bullshit. But they're still making Pennywise, which is pretty damn cool. So I hope they keep making horror stuff though after Pennywise. Real Batman says, Dean, appreciate you doing the stream, brother. Always awesome, like always. Your channel is one of my favorites and has been for years. Thanks for all you do, brother. Have a great week. Stay safe, everyone. Oh, thanks, Real Batman. Honestly, man, means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Keep doing your thing. Everyone go check out Real Batman. He's got his own channel, obviously. He's here. Check him out. Subscribe. Let me think. Is there anything else? Anything else? Snyder Cut is great. We've talked about that. 2018 1/6 scale Myers figure from Tots is out in America. It's looking interesting. The hammer looks kind of cool, the way they've painted it. I thought they were going to go with just like the usual kind of hammer look, but it's quite a specific looking hammer they've given him. With kind of like a light wood colored handle. That's going to be fun to weather. Get some blood on there. And the hand with the blown off fingers is there, obviously, so that looks pretty good. Looks well sculpted. Probably needs a little bit of extra paint here and there. A bit more wet looking. Yeah. What else? Hiccup Studios, that's crazy. I'm so happy to hear you say that about Steppenwolf, considering what an abomination his theatrical character development. I'm glad he's getting good villain recognition now. Yeah, man, Steppenwolf was a lot better this time around. Could you send me a DM with pictures of the Tots H40 or Headcount Studios? And let me do that now before I forget. Head Count Studios. Yes, sir. Have to make sure I don't send you those pictures. That would be very inappropriate. Send you these ones. There you go, Graham. I have sent you pics of the 2018 Merge. Right. Laren, have you considered rehearing one of your Tot 78 heads? I have considered it, but I don't think I'll do it, to be honest. It's a pain in the butt. And I really am happy with the way they sculpted the hair on those Tot 78 head sculpts. Quite happy with it. I just don't think I'll be able to rehair it and get that same nice silhouette that it has. So I don't really want to. From the looks of things, I'm pretty damn happy with the sculpted hair on the 2018 as well. It's just the paint on the mask really looks like it needs a bit of work, but the sculpt, fantastic. Not happy with the dual pack announcement of Bats and Soups ? Another reissue. Well, yeah, it's just very lazy. Not much thought was put into it. That much is very clear. Mega Man X. I'm pretty sure they'll be announcing Hot Toy. What? Pretty sure they'll be announcing HT Season 2. Oh, right. What? Mando any day now. I must be getting slow because I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure they'll be announcing HT Season 2. Mando any day now. So what? Mandalorian? Headcount Studios, I'm not sure about the hair on the Tots 18 Myers. Definitely needs a repaint on the mask as well. Oh man, they sculpted the hair perfect. I've seen it from all angles. if you go on Kane Productions Instagram, you can see that 2018 sculpt from the front, the skew side. They nailed it, absolutely nailed it. You read the messages like Bill Burr. It's great. Did I? I like Bill Burr. He's funny. He's funny. Just checking this out. Okay. Well, that's the last comment. Whoop, drop your phone. Hot Toys Season 2 Mandalorian. So I signed up obviously with Sky Cinema to watch Justice League. I've cancelled it already, but I've got it until like another like 20 days, I guess. So I think I'll make it in time to see Godzilla versus King Kong before the subscription runs out. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I might try and rewatch Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's just I remember the human stuff was so bad. The script, the acting was awful. So I never actually did get to see the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, the big fight. But I do remember the Godzilla stuff looked fantastic, and there was a lot more of him. But like I said, man, the human element in King of the Monsters was awful from what I remember. So I'll try and watch that one. That's on Sky Cinema, so I should probably try and milk it before I do. Might as well get me money's worth. Well, I got me money's worth with Justice League. I think it was £12, and I've seen Justice League twice. That's 8 hours of DC action. Yeah. Thinking to paint my Nightmare Batman coat like you did once it starts to fall apart. All right. Well, so once it inevitably starts to perish, then you repaint it. Is that what you're saying? Might as well. There is that one custom coat out there that they didn't make many of. Not the one I've got from 1/6 Kit. The one I've got from 1/6 Kit is great. It's really good. It's a massive improvement, but there is a better one out there. Very expensive, I'm assuming. And they only made like 50 of them, I think. God damn it. Sold out in minutes. But that looks sweet. Max Hammer, you should have just Pirate Bay it. You should have just Pirate Bay it. No, I wanted to try and support, man, for a film like that. You know, poor old Zack Snyder. If everything we've been told is true, then he deserves, and he's not getting a paycheck for Justice League as well. It's all he's donated all his money to suicide awareness and stuff. So, yeah, man, massive respect. Whatever happened to Top Gun 2? It's just hovering above like a hawk. Yeah, cinema, man. I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise, he would want that film to be seen properly on the big screen, because you know there's going to be scenes in Top Gun that are just like literally the cockpit, like real maneuvers, and it's going to be intense. Like, so that's IMAX. You need to see that on a big screen. So I'm pretty sure he's maybe holding it back for that. And totally get it though, because that's just one of those films you know would be so much better on a big screen. Justice League would have been, but it's 4 hours long, so you can't really, you know, you need to take a break when it's 4 hours long. I mean, even the Ultimate Edition of BVS, I think, is 3 hours long, and that's a lot, man. Like, there's plenty of long movies out there, like Titanic. I've only ever seen once. I think that was about 3 hours, wasn't it, or maybe more? I remember Avatar was pretty long in the cinema, but there's an extended cut of that. And Watchmen, there's a much longer version. Anyway, blah blah blah. There's longer versions of films basically out there. Yeah. So maybe 1/6 Kit will re-release the custom Nightmare trench coat. Maybe they've done it once before. I think it's been released twice. Tom Cruise is really old. Lol. Oh, well, you will be too, if you're lucky. There is karma. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Be careful. just got a French bulldog puppy. Oh, and don't get much sleep lately. Oh, that's so sweet. That's very sweet. A little French bulldog puppy. Very nice. I could die beforehand. Or worse. There are worse fates than death. That is true. You could be framed for something and spend 50 years in prison for something you didn't do. That happens. Laren, I watched the movie Pacific Heights with Michael Keaton last night. I remember you mentioning it in a stream a long time ago. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a good film, man. And I watched a Michael Keaton film recently as well, which I'd already seen once before, called The Founder, the true story about how McDonald's started. It's really, really interesting film, man. And Michael Keaton's always fantastic. So yeah, everyone else watching, like Laren said here, Pacific Heights. That's a good Keaton film. But also check out The Founder. That's good too. It's good. Mega Man X, the theaters here in the States are already open for business. That's why I was asking about Top Gun Tizu. All right. I don't know what the situation is in England with cinemas. I have not been to my local Cineplex in a while. They might be open. Probably are. Got a super chat from Landshark DSM. Thanks very much, Landshark. Swimming in the sand like Freddy Krueger and whichever Nightmare on Elm Street it was where he did that. Thanks very much, dude. Little fist bump. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. He says, thanks for your content, of which there will be more. I have I brought something back from the figure pit last time I went there, a very special figure, which I'll do a review on soon. And that's going to be a good one. Play him a riff, Dean. I was hoping you wouldn't ask, to be honest. If I won't assume that he wants one. If he asks, or she, is it he or she? I'm not sure. Max Hammer, yep, riff time. Oh god, it's happening. What was I saying? Getting off the subject. Oh, hang on, got loads of stuff now. Kevin Litchford, hey Kevin, I'm just now joining the stream. Took a long ass nap. Don't have to give in-depth answer, but did you like the Snyder Cut? Yep, I've answered that one a few times. Yeah, Kevin, I liked it a lot, man. I think it's a great film. I give it give it a 9 out of 10, considering everything, you know. It's very epic feeling. I don't think it really does compare to any other Marvel movies. I think it more feels like, if there's anything that it made me think of when I was watching it, was Lord of the Rings, like other people have said. And that's obviously down to some of the music choice and the Themyscira stuff kind of gave it a Lord of the Rings epicness. And obviously the flashbacks to older wars between all the gods and stuff, that was quite Lord of the Ringsy as well. So yeah, Kevin, I liked it a lot, man. I'm glad that it's finally out. And I hope we get more. Avi says, Dean, what's your favorite killer shark whale movie? Killer whales, killer shark, killer whales. There is a killer whale movie called Orca with what's his name? O'Toole, Peter O'Toole. Maybe he was in it. About like this fisherman kind of hunter. He's out killing orcas, I think, and yeah, it's good. It's an old film, but it's about an orca that comes for revenge, kind of like Jaws, but with a killer whale, but way more scary. Yeah, I think it's called Orca Killer Whale or something. But my favorite shark movie, I don't know really. I mean, obviously Jaws is great, amazing classic, but I really like Deep Blue Sea as well. And I like The Reef because that genuinely scared the crap out of me, man. The Reef. And the first 47 meters down was really scary, very kind of claustrophobic and just terrifying. Oh, yeah. Second one though, 47 meters down to whatever, Uncaged or whatever, did not like that one. I skipped through most of it. It was gosh. Land Shark just says ha ha ha. So he hasn't actually said anything about Rift, so I ain't doing any. Cheers, Dean. Need to head out 8:30 a.m. here in Japan. Japan in the house? Really? Damn. Hey, Japan. What's up? Oh, madness. Hope to catch you some other time. Oh, thank you very much. Jimmy Toys. Jimmy Toys, am I saying that right? Hope so. All the way out there in Japan, man. Japan. Japan. Mega Man X The Flash. What? No. Mega Man The Flashback War with Zeus was epic. The Flashback War with Zeus was epic, yes. As soon as I saw the word Flash, I'm thinking Flash character. Free Willy, says Land Shark. Free Willy's a good one. Bit of a tearjerker, though. Always gets me going. The Bat Who Laughs says, what did you think of Jared Leto's Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League? Much better than he was in Suicide Squad. Very short scene, but better. Not much better, but he looked a bit cooler. You know. Yeah, I still want to see more of him, to be honest. I wouldn't mind, obviously if the Snyderverse does continue, we'll hopefully get more of him, but I wouldn't mind seeing some more. Yeah. Mark says, Orca, great movie. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch when I was a kid. Used to watch it quite a lot. Mega Man X, The Shallows. Oh, The Shallows, yeah, is a pretty good shark film. That's true. It's pretty damn good. Kevin Litchford, heard the second Justice League was going to be set mostly Nightmare timeline. Could you imagine? Yeah, man, I'd be down for that. Definitely would be down for that. Stephen Maurice in the house says, good evening, Dino. Will you be reviewing the TOTS H40? Of course, sir. Yes, I will be, Stephen. I will be. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And then all the modification stuff I'm going to end up doing to it. Got some good plans for it. Max Hammer, Leto still can't do a good laugh. GR. I don't mind his laugh. Who's my favorite Joker laugh? I like Jack Nicholson's laugh because it was quite. He had two kind of laughs. He had that really kind of like painful sounding, like at the back of the throat, just kind of really creepy laugh. And then he had the kind of hoo 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 kind of laugh where he's like hoo 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 stuff, which wasn't as good. But the other, I'm trying to think of a moment as an example. Maybe it's the moment where he says you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, and then he smashes the stuff, and then he laughs. That laugh is scary. But yeah, I don't know, man. Heath Ledger's laugh, obviously, was pretty damn cool. He had a bunch of different laughs. I think someone said, or he said, or he wanted to have a different laugh for every time he did it in the film. Could be making that up. That might be bullshit. Feels like bullshit as soon as I said it. Obviously, Joaquin Phoenix's laugh fucking sounds like agony to do. Richard Harris, that's it. Richard Harris in Orca. Great pick, and Deep Blue Sea is great too, but underrated. Yeah, I saw Deep Blue Sea in the cinema, man. Oh, and I remember I was with my friend Matthew, and we he wasn't too keen on seeing it. He was glad we did see it in the end. He wanted to see something else, and I can't remember what it was he wanted to watch. But I was, big poster on the wall of a shark. I was like, come on, man, we have to see that. And he was glad we did. It was a good, very good film to see in the cinema, man. Everyone was into that, like just a packed house. That was one entertaining film. Joaquin Phoenix motivated him to be better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. What do you rate the Meg movie? I like the Meg movie. I think it's good. I just wish there was a bit more Meg in it. I wish there was a bit more shark in the film. Other than that, great stuff. The Nightmare timeline is known as the Injustice series. Yeah, because I'm familiar with what happens to Lois and the Joker. Well, I'm going by the video game, to be honest. Injustice 1 and 2, which I really love. They're great games. I haven't actually read anything, though. Bad me, I know. Shame on me. I love Ledger's laugh. Yeah, the laugh he does when he's driving the big 18-wheeler truck. And yeah, he just does a crazy laugh where he kind of like leans into the glass window as he does it. And it just sounds really freaky. Steve Maurice, the trailer 89 Batman at the end. Wait till they get a load of me. Oh, yeah. That's a good bit. Kevin Litchford, Deep Blue Sea is one of my favorite shark films. That movie does not get enough credit. Oh, it's very much loved. I mean, God, the sequels look terrible. There's 2 more sequels. I saw them in the shop the other day. You get like a triple pack on DVD, like all of them. But yeah, I saw the trailer for Deep Blue Sea 3 and it looks so bad. Like the effects look awful. So I can't bring myself to watch it. Sharknado, which I've never seen as well. Ledger also looks creepy as hell in that 18-wheeler. Yeah, he does. The Punisher comes out in what? The Punisher comes out in Deep Blue Sea. Oh, yes, the guy who played what's his name? He's a good actor, man. I like him. Yeah, he played the Punisher. He played also in the short film on YouTube, The Punisher, Laundry Day or whatever it's called. Oh, what's his name? He was in the last Predator film as well. He's in a bunch of stuff. He was in that film on Netflix about the guy who kills his wife and chucks her down the well or whatever it was. Oh, what's his name? I know his name. Oh, Thomas Jane. That's it. I look down. It's just like right there. Thanks for that. I would have liked a Flashpoint movie, Snyder style. That would work. Yeah, I'd be up for seeing more of the Flash. I like him, man. Deep Blue Sea 2 sucks. Where's it gone? Come back. Deep Blue Sea 3 is okay. Oh, is it? Well, that's kind of giving me a little bit of hope there. Maybe if Deep Blue Sea 3 turns up on Netflix, I'll give it a little peek. You know? What movie did you see in the cinema the most times? From Laren McMullen. I saw Jurassic Park 5 times. So definitely Jurassic Park is the film I've seen the most. I've seen quite a few films at the cinema twice. I saw Batman Begins twice. I saw The Dark Knight twice. I saw The Dark Knight Rises twice. I saw Gremlins 2 1.5 times because I wasn't old enough to see it. I made it through the first time and then got kicked out halfway through the second time because I decided to do some silly things. And yeah. What other films have I gone to see twice? Oh, I saw Dawn of Justice twice. I saw. That might be it. No, I saw Joker twice. Yes, I saw Joker twice. That's about all I can think of. Thomas Jane, he was great in Boogie Nights. I've seen Boogie Nights, but not for a very long time. I can't remember him in Boogie Nights. Can't remember who he played or anything. I'll have to rewatch Boogie Nights at some point. It's a good movie. Zach's Army of the Dead coming out soon. Looks awesome. Stephen Maurice. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It does look good, man. It does look good. What's it coming out on? Is it Netflix or what? I'm not sure. Did I miss any comments? All right, and the laugh he does in the interrogation room scene is great. Yeah, I know the one you mean. Where he says, "I don't want to kill you." What move? I did that. I can't see the I can't see the Snyderverse not continuing after Snyder Cut being a hit. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense to carry on now. Thomas Jane also did the voice for the Punisher on the PS2 game. He was also great on the baseball movie 61, which I have not seen. Steve Murray says Netflix for the Army of the Dead movie. That's cool. Well, I'll check that out, Stephen. Land Shark says, anyone know when we getting Hot Toys 1/4 Spider-Man? It's got to be soon. The one from Far From Home. No, sorry, Homecoming. The Stark suit, whatever you call it, tech suit, Stark suit. Should be soon. Javi Soprano. A lot of people, in my opinion, can't relate to Jared Leto's Joker being it's more of a California style Joker. The guy out here, what guy out here that looks like that? Oh, right, there's a guy out there that looks like him. Yeah. Um. Yeah, he's just different, man. He's different. Max Hammer, have you saw the movie Flashpoint? It's animated, and Thomas Wayne is. Oh yeah, I have seen this. I think is Batman, and Thomas uses guns and kills, and has a surgical kit in his utility belt for torture. I think I've seen that one. Uh, I'm trying to think. I remember one of the animated movies I saw. Oh man, I really can't remember enough about it to say anything. I just remember a scene with lightning, Thomas Wayne as Batman on a balcony at night, and they were trying to do something. I think Flash was there. I don't know, man. I saw something a while ago. I've seen so many of them. They kind of all splodge into one. um, Mega Man X, right, Dean? I'll see you later. Going to get some food. Take care. Cheers, Mega Man X. And hello, Mozia und Bock. Did I say it? Just hi. Hi. And that is the last comment. That's the last one. Oh, how about when Thomas Wayne bullies Joaquin Phoenix in the restroom? Yeah, that's harsh. Yes. Sad though. Poor bugger. Right. He's laughing. I saw Spider-Man 2 and the Hateful Eight twice, and that's it. But the Hateful Eight was in 70mm. Oh wow, nice. I heard that there's an extended version of the Hateful Eight, which I don't think I've seen. And I really like that film. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind. So I think Tarantino's meant to be doing one more film because he said he was only going to do 10. So we got one more movie to go. I wonder, will it be a Western or will it be something a bit more unique like Jackie Brown or something like Kill Bill? Or I don't know. I wonder what he's going to do for the big final. Or if he'll stick to what he said and finish on the 10th film, or if he's going to carry on. We'll see. I do like Tarantino. Loads of people I see on social media in the comments just it's all negative stuff. Like, oh, he's overrated. He's not that good. He is. He's one of the best. Like, whether you like it or not, it's true. It's like the way Batman Begins is the best film of the trilogy. It's just some things are correct and other things are not. Right, Commander. What body did you use for your sideshow Harley Quinn? Oh, thanks, Kevin. Oh, bless him. I'll come back to your comment in 1 second, Kevin. Thank you for the super chat. What body did you use for your sideshow Harley body swap? Sorry if you've answered this before. All right, the sideshow Harley body swap. That's just basically one of the Firesin pale skinned. Doesn't well, I suppose it does help if it's pale for Harley Quinn. So yeah, pale. I think it's a large bust one. So large bust, pale skin, Firesin, female body. There's so many to choose from now, but it's just one of the older ones from a couple of years back. But thank you so much, Kevin. He says, probably already answered, but thoughts on Hot Toys Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Thank you, sir. But yeah, I did mention it before, but obviously because you've done the super chat, I shall mention it again. Yeah, I just think it's really lazy on Hot Toys' part, the way they've gone about doing this particular double pack. It's a repaint suit wise for the Justice League Superman. There's no new expressions. Just a repainted suit. That's fair enough, but it's the Nightmare Batman that kind of pissed me off because they know by now that people weren't, for the most part, folks weren't too pleased with the accuracy level on the Nightmare Batman coat the Hot Toys gave us. It could definitely be better. And they didn't make any attempt from the looks of things to adjust it. And they also don't seem to have updated the face, the plates. I mean, maybe with the actual release, they'll give you the more stubbly kind of look, but you see those mouth plates with the better stubble from the Justice League one, and they don't really fit in the BVS kind of cowl mouth plate area. So they would have to go back and repaint those ones and update them. But like I said before, Andrew from Keyboard Warriors, in his video, he noticed that even the promotional pictures of the Nightmare Batman for this new release were the old pictures from the first release. So they're just the old pictures. Like, they don't seem to have put any thought into making it any better. And at the end of Justice League, the Snyder Cut one, the Joker has that card that he has on his gun, but the Joker's holding it and gives it to him as a truce between them. So I don't know. I didn't actually notice in the Snyder Cut whether or not he had a Joker patch on his or card on his gun. I don't know. I'll have to have another look. But where was I? But yeah, it's frustrating because I wouldn't have minded getting a black suit Superman, but there's no way I'm paying that money for the double pack. I've already got a Nightmare Batman, and I don't like big double pack boxes. I like the individual boxes for the way I display things. It wouldn't work with my setup. So yeah, bottom line, Kevin, I think it was a pretty lazy way to do it. I think they could have done it a lot better. But thank you again, Kevin Litchford. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Land Shark, just very violent, so people hate. What? Justice League? Oh, Tarantino. All right, gotcha. Yeah. Tarantino doing a Superman Cavill movie would be insane. Yeah. I don't know how that would go. I'd be curious to see it. Max Hammer. Yeah, Netflix released a 4 or 5 hour Hateful Eight. What did they? But we did not get it in the UK. Tarantino is a movie making genius. I agree, man, for sure. I love his stuff, man. I love it. He hasn't made a movie that I don't like. I mean, the weakest one out of all of them, I guess, is Death Proof, but that's still really good. Like the driving sequences and all that. And I love the look of the grainy kind of grindhouse look of the movie, the film looking all scratched and stuff. The soundtrack was cool. The characters were, you kind of wanted to see some of them get messed up, and they did. But yeah, man. Obviously, Reservoir Dogs, classic, absolute classic. Pulp Fiction, same. Then Jackie Brown was my favorite for a long time, but now my favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just think Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the funniest characters I've ever seen in a movie in that film. He's just so self-obsessed. It's hilarious. And Brad Pitt's great in it as well, and it's cool, man. Really good movie. And I wasn't sure about the Hateful Eight the first time I saw it. I watched it and I thought to myself, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it, but it's definitely not my favorite Tarantino film. It's probably my least favorite. But then I saw it a second time and I liked it a lot more. And then I think I've seen it 3 times, maybe not. I've definitely watched it twice, and the second time I really, really liked it. And I'm kind of in the mood to watch it again soon. But I wouldn't mind seeing the extended cut. What's it, 4 or 5 hour long? Hateful Eight. Jesus. Fuck, man. I need to see that though, because that's a lot of extra stuff. How long's the regular one? Like maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours? Yeah. But yeah, I like me some Tarantino. Kill Bill 1 and 2 are great. What else? I forget now. Oh, Inglorious Bastards. Excellent. Definitely. I personally don't like reissues unless it's major messes. Well, unless it's major messes up the collector's side of things. Yeah, it's true. Not always necessarily, because sometimes the newer figure isn't necessarily a better figure in some cases. Usually they are, but not always. Is the guy who designed Endgame head sculpt okay? Can he go out to get lunch, lol? What? Is the guy who designed Endgame head sculpt okay? I have no idea. They should release the set and also individually. Yeah, definitely. Max Hammer. Not the first time Hot Toys have been lazy. They used old head for Hulk a long time ago. I miss the RoboCop 2.0 days when we got great double packs and great DX sets. Yeah, I mean RoboCop one of the best examples of their work, like all of those RoboCop figures. Kevin Litchford. Well, let's hope they do update Nightmare Batman by then. It's got a release of Q3 2022. You would think if they're not doing any updates, it would release much quicker. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? I mean, have they got a huge backlog of figures that they need to get to first? I don't know. Iron Man head sculpt. All right. I think I know what you mean. What, the one where he says "I am Iron Man" when he clicks his fingers? That one. Mark Hammer. Tarantino eats, sleeps, and drinks movies, so I don't think he can make a bad movie. He's up there with the ultimate greats. Yes, Hateful Eight on Netflix did it in 4 parts, like it was a show. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to double check and find out if I can get hold of the extended version of it in this country. The Briscoe says, which one of the 2 Tarantino written but not directed movies do you like more, True Romance or Natural Born Killers? Definitely True Romance. I love that movie. That's great. I own that one. I almost bought Natural Born Killers Steelbook when I worked at the hotel, the shop that was open 24 hours next door. They had it on Steelbook, which was really rare for that place. They never had Steelbooks, but they did have that one. And I did not buy it for some stupid reason because I like that movie. I like Natural Born Killers. It's good. But I prefer True Romance of the 2. Tarantino films get better the more times you watch them. Amazing. Yeah, I agree with that too. They just get better. With Woody Harrelson. Yeah, True Natural Born Killers. Yeah. Was it Tom Sizemore and Robert Downey Jr. and what was her name? Juliette Lewis. Yeah. Stephen Maurice. Oh wait, Nedda Croy says, bye Dean, good listening to you. Cheers, Nedda Croy. See you soon. Pulp Fiction, when Rames and Willis look at each other. Motherfucker. Oh wait, after the Gimp walks in. Yeah, I thought you meant he's crossing the street. Motherfucker. Do you have a RoboCop Hot Toys figure? I do. I have the normal one. Where is it? Oh, there he is. He's over there. You can see him. He's there. Yes, sir. Max Hammer with the balls in their mouth. Lol. Indeed. Yep. Poor old Ving Rhames. Ving Rhames, is that you say it? Getting pummeled by the Gimp. Right, what time is it? It's midnight, the hour of mid. I'm going to send a message to the guy from Halloween thingy and see if I can get that interview rolled up for tomorrow. Now I'm going to send him a message. I'm going to wrap things up in a sec, guys. Anthony. Hey, Anthony says, Jackie Brown is the best Tarantino film, in my opinion. It's just brilliant all-round performance. All-around performances, script, and direction. Got to love the love for the Delphonics. Yeah. It's a great soundtrack. Didn't I do it, baby? Didn't I do it, baby? Got no head. Ain't got no head, boy. Where your head at? Leave us this one. He ain't got no head. None of my motherfucking mind have heads. They got no head. This one right here, he got a head, but he ain't got no hand. So everybody's missing something. Oh, there's one. Also missing a head. Yeah, I took all the heads off at the end of the last video to put them on the rotating base. That's why. There's another head. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 headless Myers figure on my desk right now. Yeah. Random side note: I've come across the 7-inch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA figures. My goodness, the nostalgia hits hard with those figures. Yeah, man, they're so good, Kevin. They're so good.
NECA did an amazing job, even when they shrunk them down. Because didn't they release them big first, and they were incredible, and then they didn't lose any detail on the 7-inch versions, which blew me away. And that's thanks to Paolo, who I don't think is here tonight, but he sent them along for my birthday. Bless him. Goodbye. Land Shark. Hey Dean, do you know what happened to Clipper King? Um, just family stuff. I guess just life got busy and he had to pack it in. Hopefully he comes back at some point. Um, but yeah, just he had to stop. Hopefully it's not permanent. But it's been a long time now, man. It's been a good few years. Kevin, the film ones. What? The film ones. Oh yeah. I know the turtles. Yeah, man. Pardon me. Kevin says NECA has started putting them in our Walmarts. Very cool. They must have made a bunch more then. Heavy. Only 5 p.m. here, Dean. Let's go. Yeah, it's midnight now. I get it. Yes. Sweet. Well, I'm probably going. Oh shit, 2 hours. Jeez, I swore I was only going to do 1 hour. The 1/4 NECA turtles are shooting up in price. Yeah, I used to have the Raphael. Gave it away like a damn fool. When you do an American voice, I'm on the floor laughing. Oh, that made me think because the reason I'm doing that is because of cowboy movies. And I've seen it before, but 310 to Humor, 310 to Humor on Netflix. I've seen it about 3 times now. I think that was the third time I've seen it. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite westerns. 310 to Humor. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Very, very good. I think Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood is still my favorite western, but maybe 310 to Yuma would be my second favorite western film. Very good. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Sound like a dolphin. See, that's another thing. Like, when I was watching Justice League for the second time, I didn't even notice the first time that when they weren't in the air bubble thing where they can talk, they kind of communicate like dolphins. I never heard that the first time around. So you kind of need to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League twice because, yeah, there's a lot to take in. There's a whole lot going on. Whenever you're ready to go, let us know. Thanks. Good luck with the time difference. See you soon. Cheers, sir. Mr. Laren. Really good movie. Bum, 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 bum. Almost watched Crocodile Dundee again on Netflix. It's always hard to resist that one. Did you catch Snyder cameo? Oh, yeah. He was sitting at a bar when Lois gets coffee for the first time. I didn't catch it, but I did see someone on Facebook post a picture of it. And yeah, and then I forgot to pay attention the second time I was watching it. I didn't even notice that time either. So, what's your most expensive Hot Toys piece? Well, I don't know. Maybe it'd be one of the quarter scale things that I have. Maybe the endoskeleton, or maybe it was the Dark Knight Rises quarter scale Hot Toys figure. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd probably be one of them. Going to get off now, mate. We here if you need. That's Mark from Mark and Irene. Excellent. He says, got to take Freddie out. Keep safe. Oh, cheers, Mark. Cheers, Irene. Take care of yourselves. Look after each other. And Mark, try and sell some figures. Try and make some space. It's easy once you start. Like it's hard. Like I remember there's loads of figures I didn't want to part with, but once they go, you don't really worry about it, man. They're gone. It's just stuff. But stuff accumulates. So you just got to try to whittle it down sometimes, make some space. And that's it. Well, guys, I'll probably wrap it up. and I'll see you possibly next Sunday. I might take a break next Sunday. The only reason I really did it this time was because I knew Justice League had just come out, and you guys want to know what I think of it and stuff. So I thought it was really good, like 9 out of 10, brilliant. The Tully Espo says planning on getting any new rehauled Michael Myers masks. No, I think I'm done now. I'm pretty satisfied with the 2018 mask situation that I'm currently find myself in. Still need to sell one of them. I haven't done it yet. Probably going to sell that stunt copy that I have. I'll let you guys know on Facebook and Instagram when that happens. And may the best man win, sort of thing. But I don't know. I should probably put it on eBay. I get a lot of money on eBay, but I've never done it before. Just let people bid on it for a week and see what happens. I'll put it up there for like 300 for like 5 days and see what happens. But yeah, Laren, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Depends. Some Sundays I can't wait to do a live stream, and other Sundays, you sort of have to get your head out of your butt and just get on with it and do it because folks expect it. But there's usually something to talk about. I mean, there's so many announcements with figures and stuff, but sometimes I just want to recharge the battery a little bit. I think I need to do that at the moment. There's a hell of a lot of work to do. There's a lot of figure pit stuff to do. I went there a couple of days ago. What happened was all the Mezco stuff. If you've seen on the figure pit channel, the unboxing, all that Mezco stuff we got, I shot most of that individual Lightbox videos, and then I was stupid and accidentally deleted the folder that it was in. So I had to go back the other day and reshoot everything, which worked out for the best because I put more effort in this time because it wasn't such a rush, and just put more poses in the videos, like the Blade figure by Mezco and the Cyclops figure and the Wolverine figure and the Captain Spock and Captain Kirk and all that stuff. I just spent more time putting them in poses. So I think those videos, once they go up, are going to be, they'll be epic. They'll be awesome. But I got to edit them all first and do them. So I'm going to be busy doing that. I have to do a video on the insertable eyes for the life-size Halloween masks. I've got one of those. Need to do a video for that. I've got to review the figure that I borrowed from the figure pit stock. There's a really, like I said, it's a special piece. I don't want to say what it is yet. I'll just upload the video when the time comes and you guys can see it. But it's a special figure. Can't wait to review it. I haven't even looked in the box yet. Just going to save it. I'm going to do it like a proper unboxing because I've seen no videos on YouTube, really. So it will be a nice big surprise to genuinely unbox something and not really know quite what it's going to be like. I mean, I know what character it is, and I know it's very accurate to that character from the movie. It's Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Behave Yourself. That's what it is. It's the nice one, like the really deluxe Gandalf from Asmus Toys. Came into stock, and I've taken it back here to Night Vision HQ for the treatment. You shall not pass. Exactly. Yes. Kevin, I grabbed the 78 Superman by Mezco. Nice little price since the Hot Toys one is quite expensive at the moment. Yeah, the Mezco Superman looks fantastic from all the pictures I've seen, man. Looks really nice. I love the tin packaging. That's different as well. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, those head sculpts that I got from Ryan Harper are so good. They kind of, especially the 2018. Where is it? Oh, it's all behind the laptop over there on the rotating base. But I mean, I got one of his heads within reaching distance here, one of the 78s. It's such a good job, man. The LED light is shining right in his face. You can see his eyes too much. Yeah, but yeah, awesome stuff.
Is the Tots one?
Tots repainted head action? No. His eyes are in there, just about. Yeah. All right. I'll bugger off now and get on with some work, I guess. Get back to it. Oh, what's going on? All right. So we'll get back to Matthew as well. Oh, and I need to chase up that interview with the Halloween dude. So that's what I'm going to do now. You don't need to know this. I'm rambling. I just got a rehauled H1 mask. Oh, nice. Tully. Who'd you get it rehauled by? Who did the work? Thanks for coming on. Thanks, Land Shark. Thanks for the super chat, Land Shark, and thanks Kevin Litchford for the super chat as well. Thank you very much. And thanks Briscoe. We'll continue to follow. Oh, cheers. Brilliant stuff. Right. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye bye, everyone.